that non-medical people here, I can understand biotechnology people, but non-medical people here know a lot of medical terminology. I was very much astonished, right? That's number one. Number two, in my case, I'm a thorough villager as far as doctor is concerned. I don't even read the name of the medicine. I just ask him which medicine I got to take, this, and this. Okay, this. I don't like to read it at all because my business is not to get into chemical analysis. My business is not to get into medical because my field is computer science and engineering. I do not want to get into this becoming half doctor with Google, all right? And not allowing the doctor to take the decision. Straight away telling that this is a point, this is the, you have got to put me into intensive care unit only. I do not want to do this. The other part, I'm very happy. People over here are so much concerned about their heart. And only those people who are so much concerned about their heart have come over here. People asked exertion. People ask a lot of things, exertion and what are the cause problems for the heart. But people did not ask, does excitation also cause heart problem? Right? Excitation also cause heart problem, isn't it? And that excitation, will it be more at the teenage? Naturally, because teenage excitation is entirely different, isn't it? That has got to be there. Okay, but anyhow, to put the things light on the light side, I was in Mysore for a long time, naturally. I have donated my body to JSS Medical College. JSS Medical College is a most, I have donated my body to JSS Medical College. That's not the great thing. The great thing is they have given me a certificate. That certificate tells, upon death, contact this number. Upon death, contact this number. I do not know whether I should contact, my wife has got to contact, or somebody has got to contact. I do not know. Right? At this point, I just have got to share that my father had donated his body. Right? And in fact, he had told, most important thing, that after the death, within 1 hour, my body should be taken over by the nearest medical college. And within 2 hours, the house has got to come back to normalcy. Within 2 hours in the family, house has got to come back to normalcy. Not a single petal of flower should be put on my body, because after death I cannot become a god, because I was not a god before death. So simple. So simple. And my mother had just followed the footstep, and she said, my body has got to be donated to the medical college. Right? But now, my body has been donated to, I have not compelled my wife to do that, but I have volunteered to give my body to JSS Medical College. But the problem now I am going to tell is, I'm not in Mysore now. If anything happens, death is certain. Death is very certain. We are born. I want to enjoy death. I really want to enjoy that last minute that I am bidding goodbye. I really want to do that. I really want to enjoy that. This is my last breath. This is my last inhaling. No exhaling will happen now, okay? I really want to feel that, right? But then, one thing, we talk about heart attack, till the death only. Because afterwards, the people who attended us will be talking about our heart attack. Don't worry about that, okay? Don't worry. Be cool, enjoy life, that's all. Today is yours, now is yours, enjoy, right? I give one other. I had an assistant in Mysore, young man, as you said, young man. And when he was driving the bike, he felt problem. He felt problem. He drove the bike, came home, took his wife. He did not tell his wife what is happening, took his wife on the bike, went straight to the hospital, and immediately people said, "You have come in the golden hour, no problem." And then he was immediately hospitalized. But he was so jovial. In the hospital, there was a 70-year-old person who was next to his bed, and he said, "Tata, at this age, you also have heart attack." So he was so jovial. And then that 70-year-old man started telling, "Don't make me laugh." Right, okay. Enjoy life. Okay? Enjoy life. But don't panic the doctors. Believe the doctors. The most hopeless thing that we do is going for second opinion, going for third opinion. Don't do that. Doctors themselves, if it is required, they take the second opinion. If they are not sure, they definitely consult their colleague. They definitely do that. Don't do this miserable job of going for second opinion or third opinion. Believe the doctor. But Dr. Ramesh, I am afraid. I am afraid of the doctors because they have not got 100 out of 100 marks in any paper. And they would have most of them would have just passed. In fact, being the Dean of Science and Technology at University of Mysore, I have seen Mysore Medical College people, particularly MD and MS people, clearing after 3 years, after 4 years, etc. Right? And they have not got 100 out of 100 marks. Right? And then if they have got, let us say, 60 marks, and when I go to a doctor, if my case falls in that 40% of the marks which they have not got, then how can I trust a doctor? So be happy, trust the doctor, trust your doctor, be happy. And I am happy because I don't even read into the chemical composition of any bloody medicine given to me. I just trust the doctor and I'll ask him, medicine A, medicine B, medicine C, okay? At what time? Before food, after food, that's all. Gulp it down, that's all. Simple, right? Because doctor. And I tell him, when I go to my doctor, I just tell him, look, I don't tell I have a problem. I tell, look, you have a problem. I'm having this problem. You have the problem. Now I got to set right. That's all. It is his job, not your job. Isn't it? When an automobile comes for a repair, it is not your problem. It is your car. But it is not your problem. It is mechanic's problem. So when my body goes out of order, naturally, obviously, doctors tell you could have maintained, you should have done it, etc. Good. But then that is maintenance is later after doctors tell, but leave it to doctor. All right? And people like Dr. Ramesh and his team, and they are over here with so much of heart and so much of time for all of you. He just even went to the extent of telling that, don't worry, I don't have OPD now in the evening. It's only because of you. But then you had a mass OPD here. Isn't it? You had a mass OPD here. When people were asking the question, I was sure that before you go, you would really ask your assistants over here to give the bill to Dr. Nagabhushan Garu. Okay, consultation bill to Dr. Nagabhushan Garu, right? Because it's a mass OPD, right? I enjoyed listening to you, but when statistically, when Dr. Nagabhushan asked, raise the hands who had COVID, all those who suffered COVID only had come over here. Isn't it? Because most of the hands went high, which means it is anxiety, unnecessary anxiety, which kills anybody comfortable. All right? So let the killing of yours be comfortable. Don't make it uncomfortable. Enjoy life. Okay? Enjoy life. Absolutely enjoy life. Right? Don't worry. All right? I had already started discussing with Dr. Ramesh that this has been your first visit in my period as Vice Chancellor. This has got to be more, not for treating the patients, but for encouraging and strengthening the relationship between Vignan and his institution. So, thank you very much. And I thank Dr. Ramesh to have taken out such a time. And thanks very much